V. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case it's your first time of joining our channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first we go collect them. Oh yeah, let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. As the matter where we say, now carry us come here. You don't share as NIG army and the Biafra troops uh, shot face to face. They say the battle no be small thing, and the Biafra armies have decided to push until they see the final end of this thing. And from the information reaching our table is that the push was very hard. That the NIG boys have to move back and run away because of the high power and high power force of the Biafra army them boys wey be say they carry enter. So now the battle wey be say now currently they go on now. That's the situation on ground that the boys have decided that whatever that happens, they are going to face the consequences and see that they protect their people. According to them, they say they are not there to fight anybody, but they are there to protect their people and their territory. The reason is that some people are marauding themselves as Fulanis and also as herdsmen to be perpetrating evil in the area. That is what they are there for. But if NRG boys then think that they can put head, they say make they put head, say na woto to na go be the end of the matter. Meanwhile, let's go to what is happening in Anambra State. Anambra police arrest 129, recover 5 stolen vehicles, 26 guns as IGP announces amnesty period for gunmen. Operation of the Anambra Police Command recorded major results following the arrest of 129 suspects involved in kidnapping, armed robbery, and vandalizing of materials used in construction of the just concluded second Niger Bridge project. A breakdown of the figure shows that 30 suspects 30 suspected to be members of insurgent group were arrested, 39 armed robbery suspects arrested, and 22 kidnap suspects were also arrested. Also, a total of 26 guns, 39 rounds ammunition, and 25 stolen vehicles used for kidnapping, 34 tricycles, 7 motorcycles, and 1 full armored cable, as well as 16 iron grill from Second Niger Bridge were recovered during its operation. Parading the suspect, the Anambra Police Commissioner, Mr. Aderemi Adoye, said one of the most serious cult killers was traced to Enugu and arrested as its hideout and is now in police custody, and his confession was made bugging. He also disclosed that his gang has killed 4 persons in Oka, including a staff of Blue Shield security outfit who he alleged was a member of a rival cult group. We also smashed the insurgent camp in Ogunka Community, Orumba South local government area last Saturday. We started the operation that led to the crackdown of some 2 months ago, and it was based on an intelligence report that they were trying to kidnap a divisional police officer DPO in the area. We commenced investigation to ensure that no innocent life was lost, and we made some arrests and interrogated them, and the crew led us to the camp, which was smashed last Friday. We made sure that the evil plan was not carried out, and we put measures to protect the DPO, and we are trailing the gang leader who is currently at large to ensure that he is arrested soon. The gang that specialized in intercepting commercial vehicles were arrested at Amoka, Ihala, and we also arrested 5 of the gang members that hijacked an 18-seater bus heading to Lagos and rescued the passengers and felicited their return to Lagos. Last week, an anti-cult team intercepted 3 suspected cultists on a bike and recovered a pistol from them at Nsugbe, he said. Adoye further announced that the command is on the trail of those that kidnapped the chairman of Amazon Market 2 weeks ago and has not released the victim after collecting a ransom of 5 million from his relatives. He noted that the command cannot release findings from its preliminary investigation as it will jeopardize the manhunt for the suspects. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police has given amnesty to those involved in illegal possession of firearms, adding that after the period of amnesty, anyone found to have guns in his custody will face the wrath of the law. Confirming this development, Adoye noted that there was no stipulated time when the amnesty will end, but urged members of the public to turn in their guns to the nearest police station, and that DPOs and area commanders have been directed not to arrest or intimidate anyone that came to hand over guns. My people, now don't see as it they happen. All these happenings are right in the land of freedom. This is where all these happenings are taking place, and I believe that you are overjoyed to have been receiving this information, and also well articulated and sourced information from our channel. Remember, don't touch the dial because this is where you need to be. Family of lawyer shot by police officer reacted to death sentence. The family of Rahim Bolanle, a lawyer who was killed by police officer Vandi Darami on December 25th, has responded to the judgment of the Lagos State High Court, which sentenced her killer to death by hanging. Justice Ibironke Harrison handed down the verdict, finding Assistant Superintendent of Police ASP Ram Bivadi guilty of murder of the Lagos-based lawyer Omolalen Rahim. Speaking on behalf of Rahim family, lawyer Olakitan Agbaje expressed satisfaction with the judgment. She acknowledged that their loved ones cannot be brought back, but stated that they are satisfied to know that the person responsible for her death is behind bars and will face punishment for their crime. Agbaje said the incident of December 25th, 2022 will forever remain a tragedy for the Rahim family, as it has changed the lives of many people, including her husband, daughter, and many others who loved her. However, justice has been served. Within a 10-month period, Justice Harrison delivered her judgment, and the accused has been sentenced to death by hanging. We believe that this is a step towards reducing the pain for the family member. The chairman of the Lagos State chapter of the Nigerian Bar Association also welcomed the court's judgment. Lawyer BC Makanjuala expressed hope that this kind of ruling will serve as a warning to errant officers who believe they can mistreat citizens without consequences. Makanjuala added that the NBA is advocating for the swift delivery of justice. During the court hearing, the judge presented a summary of their findings. The judge read that two police officers at the scene of the incident confirmed that they had indeed flagged down lawyer Balanji Rahim's vehicle around the Aja under bridge. The two officers testified in court that one of them initially flagged down the vehicle, but it did not stop until the next police officer also flagged it down. The two officers testified that they had gunshots but did not witness police officer Vandi pulling the trigger. An autopsy performed on the deceased revealed that a bullet was found in the body of the late lawyer Bolande. The police officer pleaded not guilty in court, and approximately 27 exhibits were tendered during cross-examination. Officer Vandi told the court that he was approximately 100 meters away from the vehicle and could not have pulled the trigger from such a close range with his AK-47. He also claimed that if he had fired the weapon, the bullet would not have remained in the deceased's body due to the type of gun he was carrying that day, suggesting that street boys may have been responsible for the gunshot. However, during a cross-examination, the court revealed that Officer Vandi was not the only witness who claimed not to have heard the sound of the gunshot, instead suggesting that street boys were responsible for loud noises. The court established that a gunshot had indeed killed lawyer Bolanle and the bullet entered her chest. It was also established that witnesses confirmed hearing gunshots when the incident occurred, and the death was instantaneous. The court held that the defendant, Vandy, was the only person in the vicinity who could have shot the deceased, and it could not have been a loud noise as suggested by the officer. Therefore, the court found the defendant, Vandy, guilty. Rahim and her family were returning from a Christmas service on December 25, 2022, when the incident occurred near Aja on the bridge. Mrs. Bolanle's husband was driving and she was seated in the front passenger seat. The police officer asked them to park, and as they were attempting to park properly, the officer suddenly shot her at close range, right into her chest. The husband of the lawyer, whose name is not mentioned, stated that he and his wife, along with their children and other family members, were coming from church when the incident occurred. He explained that after leaving the church, they decided to go out and enjoy themselves. They went to a supermarket in Abraham Adesina to buy ice cream and later bought pizza. As they were heading home, the incident occurred. He described the events, saying, "As we left the place, we started heading towards Aja to make a U-turn and go back to Abraham Adesina. When we made the U-turn, we saw policemen stopping some vehicles. As we approached them, they asked us to stop, and in the process, we heard a loud sound on my wife's side window. All of a sudden, I saw blood coming from her chest. I immediately got out of the car. My sister-in-law, who was with us, also got out and held the policeman. He cocked his gun to shoot her too," he continued. "It didn't make sense to argue with him, so I went to see if there was anything I could do to help my wife. I saw her struggling for breath, and by that time, my sister-in-law had brought the policeman into the car and pushed him into the front seat. We drove to a hospital, but they said they couldn't handle the situation, so we took her to Grantsville Hospital, where her death was confirmed." My people, una don't see as they happen. This one is a kind of lesson to other police officers who pull trigger anyhow. And I think Nigerian government or police force, before employing these police officers, make sure they go through the proper training, check also their psychological condition in order to be able to ascertain whether this kind of people are fit for the job. Meanwhile, I'll be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.